dungeon for some reason. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade, the Transylvania Chronicles, here on Dork Tales. I am your dungeon master. Ha! No, I'm not. I'm your storyteller, Kelly. I use he and him, and folks, we're heading back to the Transylvania Chronicles for a vamptastic time here inside of the Romani caravan, where nothing bad is happening at all. Why would you even ask? So tonight we're heading into episode 23, Interruption by Fire. Interrupting Fire says what? Exactly. So, if this is your first time joining us, welcome. This is an exploration of the legendary Transylvania Chronicles, which the deeper we go into it, the more railroady it's getting. So we're going to see what we do tonight. Tonight, I've already warned the players, is not going to be necessarily fun for the characters, but hopefully will be fun for the players. Let's meet the people I'm tormenting right now, starting with Robin.
Hello, I'm Robin. I use she, her pronouns. And tonight I'm happy to be reprising Tereza Dinescu, our Zemisi Voivode of the group, who also uses she, her pronouns right now. Yeah, this is fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Oh, right. At the end of the last episode, Tereza was reaching for the thing. I remember that.
Yeah, I have a big note, reaching for the boobs. All right. Next to you, also reaching for the boobs of God, it's Rainald.
Hi, I'm Chris. I go by Blogg in the chat. And I play Rainald, our La Sombra excommunicated priest, technically, I guess.
You can't be an excommunicated priest. You're just
definitely
a priest of your own religion.
Technically correct. The best kind of correct.
But anyway, welcome, Chris.
Yes.
It's good to have you. Down beneath you, we have the one, the only. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. It's Kal.
It's me. Other than Futurama quotes, yeah, I'm playing Bastien, and both him and I use he, him pronouns. And he's just a little guy, but he's got a third eye.
Little guy with a third eye. Fun. And all right, and then next to you is a little guy who wants to turn the world into a literal boar sty. It is Ali. I don't know. I was trying to rhyme "I," and you've got a bunch of feral hogs. I don't know. It seemed natural.
I mean, I do have the feral hogs. It was just I don't know.
Like,
but hi,
I'm rhyming on the fly. Anyway, Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen. I use her pronouns, and I am playing Alëna, our fuzzy little gangrel of terror. And she's going to have a fun time tonight, whether or not people die.
That's fair. All right. So, folks, if this is your first time joining us, welcome. I've already asked that, but I would like to say that I would strongly recommend that you head over to our sponsor, Bookwyrm Games. They are a proprietor of dice and things that'll make you feel nice, including World of Darkness inspired dice that are legally distinct. You should go check them out right now. They are gemstones, including a bloodstone vampire inspired set, an amethyst mage inspired set, and like 5 more that I can never remember what they are, but they're super good, and I think you're really going to like it. Bookwyrm Games is absolutely fantastic. They've been a wonderful sponsor, and you can come see them at Kelowna Comic-Con, where in person or online you can say code DorkTales and save 15%. So use that on their website to save some money, and be on the lookout. They have a new game engine that is dropping very soon. The Kickstarter was very successful, and so their Familiar Tales game where you play, it's like a comfy, cozy, like you're a bunch of animals going on adventures type of game under their proprietary Quill engine is coming soon, and I'm writing an adventure for it, which is fun. And
I think you should run that adventure and have it for the Familiar crew, for like Squish and Shiitake.
Oh
and
no,
Chaos.
it's a really mean adventure. I don't know if I want to.
Oh no,
I don't want to hurt them. But yeah, so I'm very excited to be seeing that. Thank you, Bookwyrm Games, for being a sponsor. And yeah, so as we're going into this, does anybody have any questions, comments, any concerns that I should be made aware of as we are going into this?
The chat is
concerns?
talking about something called bumble hogs, which I believe Jen mentioned, and this needs to be a thing. I need this in my life. I need a bumble hog.
So I went off the Flight of Valkyries, so my brain went to Dance of the Bumblebee, which I then had to adapt for hogs.
Bumble
Flight of the
hogs.
Bumble.
So
Hogs.
so little fuzzy yellow and black striped hogs
Yes.
with the little buzzing wings.
with
Yeah.
little buzzing wings. They
Eastern
can't
European.
fly. Little buzzing wings.
Yeah.
Eastern Europeans' most important pollinator, though.
That's
Mhm.
true. Okay.
It's their love for truffles. They're single-handedly keeping them alive.
I think you
The
killed.
the truffle fact ended me.
Oh boy.
Apparently, my
It's gonna be a
grandfather
good night.
had a prize truffle hunting pig,
Yeah.
which I did
I don't
not
wanna-
know
I'm not
that.
gonna- That's a thing. Yeah, you know that's a thing.
Yeah. I knew
Yeah,
that was a
that's a
thing from
thing.
like historical
Right.
fiction type nonsense. But
So I
just
just
know
hearing
from
it in real
cooking
life
shows.
was
I
like,
know it from cooking shows because my parents are cooking show
Mm.
fanatics.
I knew it too, but I'm just visualizing the bumble hogs going at it, and that was
Right?
beautiful.
One for
That's
you,
great.
one for me.
Bzzz.
Are they really that expensive?
truffles? Yeah,
Truffles? Yeah.
I know they're like impossible to like grow in captivity, so you need like a dog or even better a pig.
and they're
to,
and they're
like,
actually really
snout
worth
them
it.
out.
Like truffle oil, like real truffle oil, is about the best thing on the planet. I am
Only had it
addicted to
once.
it. Oh, dude, you can go pick it up from Save on Foods. Actually has some a really good brand that's not too expensive.
Random.
Oh.
That's horrifying image.
Okay, so I just need to check the equipment chart for no good reason,
Uh-oh.
and need
Oh,
to remind
should've
everybody that
signed
tonight's
Spaghettios.
I
will you
do,
be using supernatural damage against me?
I depends what a sword is. One sec.
Hmm.
Where's a
Oh, I might have that. on my feet.
FYI, just a reminder, Tereza has Ears of the Bad up. Whether or not the ensuing chaos will probably hamper me, but you know.
Until then.
hell. Until then,
Oh, I have a
she'll
broad
be
You'll be
here.
able to hear the chaos coming.
Yeah.
Oh wait, never mind. That has to be animal attacks. Okay, so I don't need to
Alright.
worry about that thing. Cool.
good.
My broadsword has infinite ammo.
There, the
At least I
weapons.
cannot die because I have my hands in another castle.
You can't die.
I cannot die. It's like a Horcrux situation.
Okay. You're
Oh,
a
this part of
Yeah,
Horcrux.
you cut off a
soul
part of yourself
come out?
and you put it somewhere
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, so I'm good.
Okay. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just checking one last thing. And that is, of course, they have everything spread over like 10 pages here.
Or phylactery,
Um,
yes, you're right, random. It's like a phylactery or Horcrux.
Okay, so that would be a broadsword. Okay, +2.
Now I just have the Flight of the Valkyrie stuck in my head.
Yeah, same.
There are worse things. That one's not too bad. And now you can just close your eyes and imagine the bumble hogs,
Mm-hmm.
All right.
which Tereza
Um,
needs to help Alëna make
I don't
bumble
know.
hogs.
Mhm.
No, what you do is you do like a 500-year project to make Bebop and Rocksteady, and the ooze is actually Tereza's doing. Has nothing to do with aliens.
The ooze is Tereza.
That's fair.
Yeah,
No, that's for the
Hey guys,
the
can you-
NSFW Discord.
All right, so just looked up a bunch of rules to make sure this runs smoothly. The last thing I want to say is, folks, we are in a, as always, it is a very interesting world outside in the real world right now. So I just want to let people know that this game is going to include scenes of authority figures, overwhelming encampments of peaceful people potentially protesting and things like that. So viewer discretion is advised. Like, this is unfortunately... the world of darkness often mirrors the world we live in, so please stay safe and be nice to each other. as much as possible.
I do have a quick, well, hopefully a quick question.
Yeah.
Can you do a very brief reminder of how defensive actions, etc., work? And like
Defensive
splitting
actions
dice
can all be found on
pools?
page 344. You may dodge, block, or parry attacks so long as you're willing to devote their action to defense or penalize your dice pools appropriately with multiple actions.
And then
Yeah,
the
I was-
celerity
can
one,
you-
you get the first one for free with the
Yeah.
celerity one.
So yes. So if you spend for it that round, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and then successes on defensive subtract from attacker successes down to 0, then it's just missed. Otherwise, it reduces the damage dice pool.
You can also full defense, forgo all other actions in the turn, and your dice pool is reduced by 1 for every defensive roll that you make.
Yep. All right. So, and with that in mind, if we have any other questions, we'll address it as is, but I think it's time for us to start Vampire the Masquerade, the Transylvania Chronicles, here on Dork Tales. The bonfire blazes outside as the majority of you are inside of the wagon with Delesbieta. She reads your fortunes, talking about the things that are to come. Alëna, you stayed outside, if I'm not mistaken, right? On the back porch.
Correct, on the back porch, guarding the back exit so that nobody left this way.
And as you are guarding that, as the discussion inside, as the readings, as the magic of this reading came to a head, Alëna, you would notice out of the corner of your eye, just as it was occurring, some riders approaching. It was almost too late by the time you did, as the sound of hoofbeats exploded inside of the Romani encampment. The screams of the terrified Romani just filled the night as a group of 20 mounted soldiers, led by a figure in priestly robes, storms into the middle of their camp, crying, "Heathens! Heretics!" calling upon them to prepare to let their souls meet the fires of hell. All of them are screaming, wielding torches, wielding swords. Some of them touch torches into nearby wagons, hoping to set them on fire. Others keep hold of them to provide them with enough light to fight. This is quite a large encampment, with at least 15 wagons all circling a central bonfire. 30 men, women, and another half as many children in the perimeter. There are goats, chickens, horses, donkeys, and other farm animals that rear back from the sudden incursion. And inside of the wagon there, Tereza, your ears of the bat are going to pick this up immediately so that you do not have the option of being surprised. What I would like is, can I get everyone to make me a initiative roll, please? Okay, and I'm going to roll for Delesbieta. Oh my god, she's very quick. That's going to be a 16 for Delesbieta. And then let's roll for my knights. Okay, so I am going to, I'm going to give you two options. I can run the knights on one initiative, or I can run the knights on separate initiatives for each group.
Maybe
I'm gonna run
Whatever's
them
easiest.
Okay.
Or it makes it dynamic to have just little groups, but I wouldn't say.
So tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll initiative for them once. And once I do that, if you defeat one group and another one takes their place, they're going to slot into the same initiatives, just to make my life easier. Okay? So with that in mind, I'm just going to roll these dice and count down. All right, so that is going to be Dex and wits. Okay, so 7, 8, 10, 11 and 15. Okay. All right. So checking initiatives real quick. We have at the top of this Deleuze Bieta, followed by what is your initiative mod, Jen?
Is that including celerity? Because it adds to dex.
It adds to dex,
right?
yeah. So that it always adds to dex now, though, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it
So
is. So that
including
is 8.
I think. Okay, cool. You're definitely going first. So, Alëna, and then. All right. There's an explosion of motion outside, Tereza. You can hear it with your bat ears, enough that you can suddenly stiffen and signal those around you. Deleuze Bieta is going to raise her eyebrows in shock, and as you lunge forward, if you would like to, you can make me a dex and brawl roll.
Sweet. What is my difficulty?
Your difficulty is 6. It's going to be contested because she's startled, and it kind of looks like you're attacking her.
That's fair. I can't reflexively do blood to increase stats.
Yep. Absolutely.
Cool.
Sure can.
Boy, I'm gonna spend 3 to boost my dex there.
All right.
Do-do-do. Holy shit. Wow. 6 successes.
6 successes. Cool. I got 1 because I rolled a lot of 1s. All right. Lurching forward, you are going to grab onto the pectoral, preventing her from standing up as she tries to back away and look out the window, grabbing onto this massive chest piece of gold. What are you doing? Is there anything social you're doing? Anything you're saying as you grab onto it?
Excuse me.
Okay. You are going to rip at it, and there is going to be the sound. Actually, let me just check one thing. Pectoral jewelry.
If it's anything like the one I have, there's no clasp at the back. It's just it just has 2 points that you kind of bend. But it's also a cheap.
Actually,
tin
looking
thing.
at this, it's
made
probably
by the
closer
dwarves.
to an Egyptian pectoral than anything, which means that it does have a necklace clasp, which means that you can just rip it off of her.
Perfect.
It's basically so everything I'm looking up, it looks like what Namor wears in Black Panther 2.
So unbreakable, made out of.
Oh yeah, it's made of vibranium,
vibranium.
obviously.
Yeah.
But
Got
you know
it.
what?
I'll just take her head, I guess.
Okay.
Now it
with-
makes sense why they want it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All right. You are going to tear it from her throat, and you have the pectoral in your hand. She is going to look down at you with surprise. I don't understand what's going on. Did you bring them here?
No, I did not.
Then help me save my people.
I will.
And she is going to push open the front door, revealing a scene of carnage outside, swinging into initiative. That is going to be her action, is opening the door and rushing outside. Into the night, you can see that there is flame dancing around. Let's say there are 15 of these. You are in, let's say, in a clockwise circle, you are in the 13th wagon. So, they are bursting in from the top. If it is like a clock, that means that they could be reaching down to you. I'm going to roll to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And 1, 2, 3. One of them is about 2 wagons away, basically counterclockwise. If you were at the 7 o'clock, then they are at the 9 and 9:30. area. Rushing in, you can see 20 riders bursting into the scene. Alëna, it is your turn, however, at the back of this wagon facing toward the woods.
Excellent. Well, these knights seem to be screaming about witches and heretics, and I take personal offense to that. So I am going to, let's see here, I'm going to spend I'm going to put on Eyes of the Beast if I didn't have it already, but no rolls necessary for that anyway, so that's cool. And then I'm going to make egg claws, so I'm going to spend a point of blood for that. Because that is reflexive. Excellent. I love reflexive things. Make sure I count that blood. There we go. And then I am going to, let's see here. Then I'm going to spend how long does buffing my stats last?
If you buff them up to 6, or 1 above your generational cap, if you are 7th gen, I think you are. So if you buff them up to 7, they last for the scene.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And then beyond that, it goes down by 1 every 3 rounds, or it lasts for 3 rounds. Look that up because they changed it in V20 and it's weird.
They did, but that's fine. 7's plenty. In fact, I can't even do that this turn, so that's fine. I'm going to spend my other 3 points of blood that I can spend this turn to buff my dex up. No, my dex is going to stay. My strength up by 3 points. So that's cool. Now my strength is 6. Yay. And then I'm going to launch myself at the nearest knight.
All right, there are going to be some within range of you with your great speed, that little bit of celerity you always have in your system. You can surge forward and launch yourself at a mounted knight. Go ahead and make a dex and brawl attack against them.
Okie dokie.
And this is going to be, oh damn, it is going to be one of the priest robe knights is the closest to you.
Nice. That is 5 successes.
5 successes. Okay, so the way that is going to work is we're just going to double check our armor rating here. So our armor rating is then 4. So each... Okay, bypass armor. Armor adds its rating directly to your character's soak pool. Okay. All right. So the way this is going to work is give me strength +1 for your ag claws +4. And then I am going to roll my armor as soak. Oof.
Does the soak remove from the damage pool or the attack pool?
Damage pool.
Damage.
Parrying removes from the attack pool.
Oh.
Yeah. Are we doing re-rolling 10s on damage?
If you have a specialty in strength.
Okay,
oh, did you boost your strength up? You boosted your strength up to 7?
Up to 6. So
you can take a specialty when you boost that high.
cool. Let's figuring out especially on the fly is hard.
Your specialty is dealing damage
Destructive.
with your claws. There we go.
Destructive, yeah.
I'm assuming that
Cool,
when you beefed up, you did it for this reason. So
I
there's
mean,
no reason.
I did, yes.
Right? There's no
Good for
reason that
painting. The intricate art of painting
With blood.
with blood.
Right?
Okay, so
I hope their armor is good.
I hope it is too. I really wish. Okay, So, I mean, they have the same health. How many points of damage is that?
12.
Perfect. How do you do this? Describe this to me. This mounted soldier riding above you. You lash out of the darkness and...
I think I like literally reach up and put my claws through like the armor on his stomach and just haul him off the horse and like tear through as I do.
He lets out a horrible scream. Brothers, help! As you pull him down to his doom, blood sprays in a fountain as you pull him from his horse. All right, that is going to be his turn. Inside of the wagon, Rainald.
Oh, well, there's some people shouting about heretics and witches. I'm gonna take a peek out and see what's going on. Rainald will peek out of the wagon and maybe hop out and...
All
just,
right, directly
so
near you. A family wagon, 2 around the circle, clockwise from you, has ignited as a torch touches the roof. A man in priestly vestments, underneath, or I guess on top of chainmail, is lurched from his horse and gutted by a feral monster that you call a friend nearby as the fire rages some 15 feet away. You can hear the sound of children screaming inside of that wagon as 4 more horsemen bear down, slashing at some of the Romani with their swords, and one of them makes eye contact with you. What do you do?
I'm going to look at that one, and then look over towards... is there any large groups of these attackers on horses?
So they are in 4 waves of 5. So 5-person groups.
Okay, the first one that's coming up, and possibly like in the way, I'm not sure exactly how they're coming up, but I'm going to look at the gentleman that said over to me and is like, let's see how strong your faith really is. And I'm going to summon the eternal chains of darkness.
Oh, balls!
I hate
that.
Thank you for this combo discipline, because I want to ask you, what is their stamina and the stamina of the horses around them?
Oh boy, I really wish that I knew.
Horses have like 9 stamina.
Yeah, they've like stamina 4 or 5 in this. I
was near animals. One sec.
Yeah, if you can look that up real quick, that'd be awesome. His stamina is 3, if I'm not mistaken. I forget, is that your difficulty, or is that...
No, that's just they're suffocating.
Large horses or like ponies and stuff? They're different.
These are large horses. These are like these are
horses.
Yeah, these are war horses.
Okay, they have
horses.
Stamina 5.
Yep, that makes sense.
Excellent.
I expected their horse.
See, I look for horses and all I can find is a well-read nun. So I don't know.
They are probably going to be... The horses are probably still going to be terrified by this, but let's see. Each additional success. So I have 40 feet of darkness that I'm going to throw towards like the first wave while smiling at this other person and just try to smother and suffocate them. Anyone who's within there is at -5 penalties to anything sight-based. They have -2 to all of their rolls, and -4 to stamina. If their stamina is 0, they suffocate.
-4 to their stamina. Okay, so they suffocate. So he's starting to suffocate. Oh boy.
Would you like me to look up suffocation rules?
Yes, go ahead and do that and give me the link. In the meanwhile, their turn is not quite yet, so you've got a little bit of time, but also they have willpower to stay up, basically.
If this is also their first time seeing obtenebration, they might be scared.
They probably are scared.
And I will... Oh, I did spend a point of blood for celerity and added the difficulty to that as well. or increase to that.
All right.
Or sorry, took off the die because it's not dexterity based. Just so I can dodge if needed.
What happens when this version of your power touches fire?
It says the normal version muffles sound and sight and smothers all life. Sorry. It says that it obscures all sources of light.
Okay. Now I need to know: are you using this to cover the fire that's burning down that that wagon?
No. I think
So you're aiming it more into the center. Okay.
More towards the attackers. He's more concerned with testing their faith than he is with of these so-called Christian men.
All right, sounds good to me. All right, so stepping out of the front porch of the wagon, you do that. Tereza, you're up. Tereza, outside of the wagon, you can see that a cloud of darkness has taken up about 2/3 of your vision facing north, encompassing these riders. Well, what were these riders? You can hear the sound of combat and trouble happening on the other side of this inky black mass summoned out of the gates of hell itself. What do you do?
So the inky black mass is covering the view of combat?
It's covering the view of the majority of combat nearby you. Around the side of it, you can probably, well, let me see. If you were down here and the inky black mass is right here, it is basically going to be obscuring your view in a cone. So you might be able to see just around the edge of it, over on the other side of the bonfire, a Romani man fall, having been slashed through the spine.
Okay.
But that is a good 50 feet away, which is probably more than you can reach in this combat. Or this round, at least, I mean.
Okay, yeah. Give him with celerity 1.
Celerity takes your speed up a bit, so you might be able to reach it.
Okay.
What is your movement speed increase with celerity?
Hold on a second. I was looking at my road path because I was realizing I wanted to do something, and one of my sins is not to kill a thinking creature, so I can't do what I wanted to. So I'm changing plans. Let me look up celerity real quick. Because I was in a different part of the book.
You add your celerity dots to the number of meters or yards you move in a turn. You can also spend blood. You add it. You can also spend blood to multiply your speed by 1 plus your celerity point in combat.
Okay, so you'd be able to, if you spend celerity, spend a point of blood for celerity, you'd be able to reach one of the knights there.
Okay.
So that's
group 2. Running over there, does it look like there's a captain?
Are you choosing to run over there?
Yes.
Okay, because I can't give you information unless you're there.
That's fair. I assume with the talking about it, yes, Tereza's gonna run over there. She can make it.
Okay, so spending a point of blood, you rush forward around the edge. You can see that each one of these groups is being marshaled and commanded by a man in priestly robes. But as you reach that corner, you are going to see that this next group are another quintet of knights. However, the one that is calling and demanding orders is almost central, over by the bonfire, about another 50 feet to the north. He appears to be the leader of this entire shebang.
Okay. Another thing that I don't... I'm assuming this is sight-based, but I would like to try and use Song of Serenity on him.
On him? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds Good. Go ahead and make me a roll, please. What is the difficulty for that? Is it his willpower?
7.
Okay, difficulty 7.
But 77, and as long as I don't botch, I can. It's an extended action, so I can keep trying to get. And once I hit his willpower dots, then he cows.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. Manipulation and intimidation. Ooh, darn. I was hoping I could use appearance, but that specifically says manipulation. Ha ha ha.
So, Kelly, because the writers didn't think that the vampire game that specifically has suffocation in some of their powers needed suffocation rules, there aren't any in V20. So I grabbed the Mage 20th suffocation rules.
Thank you. I was
which
looking
are in
over
the
them
chat.
out of the corner of my eye, and thank you for getting those.
Yeah, and so the stuff I put in our chat is after you quote unquote run out of air based on your stamina, which in this case, once their stamina is reduced to 0, they start suffocating and follow these rules. So there you go.
I would say that like basically the darkness just pulls the air out of them, right? Like it just or it forces itself in. It's probably the more violating term.
Exactly. So they can basically spend willpower to gain 30 seconds at a time.
Yeah, and they probably will because that is survival.
Yeah. Otherwise, they start taking a level of health every round.
Cool.
And then so that running over there counts as an action?
Nope, counts as movement.
Okay. I'm going to split my actions.
Okay.
I'm declaring it now. So I'm going to take a defensive action.
Okay.
To block, and then do the Song of Serenity. As Tereza walks over there and says, oh, what would she say? She'd be much more enwrapped. But something about... I will show you the teachings. And let's see if your god can handle it.
Alright, give me the roll.
I'm spending a willpower. Difficulty 7. That's going to be 3 successes so far.
3 successes. All right. You say that, and he turns his head toward you. And the character's name is Giacomo, which makes me think that he's Giancarlo Esposito, but probably wouldn't be in this region of the world. So instead, we're going to have him look very much like, you know what? Why just say Jeremy Irons? It's always Jeremy Irons. Which? He says, sneering at you. You dare question my faith? Okay, I'm going to spend a hurt them more to move him into initiative phase with you. And, one moment, please.
Cool.
As you
Tereza will start undressing as well as part of, her action in the whole Song of Serenity thing. Because appearance 6.
All right.
I like how you use your appearance and nudity for fun, but Bastien just somehow ends up naked, like each part of the chapter.
Just ends up there.
Or maybe he's a nudist. I haven't figured that out.
As you look at him, there is something strange and wrong in your eyes. He reaches as well into his shirt, or above it, pulling out a crucifix and holds it up. What's your willpower score?
Current or total?
What's your willpower? What are your willpower points right now?
3.
Okay.
Concern.
All right. If your roll is fully successful. Okay. If no successes are rolled. Oh shit, it's against a difficulty? Holy shit. Okay, Tereza, he raises his crucifix, and you feel every sin you have ever committed crash down on you. You must flee him for a turn. You must run in existential terror from the faithful, assured of the power of God coming to bear upon you. It is as if Christ himself delivered a thunderbolt into your soul, or where it once was.
Huh.
All right.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting because Tereza does not follow faith, so this
doesn't matter.
Wow.
The faith has come to you. My faith is pure. Can you say the same? Bastien, you're up.
Ooh.
So does that take away any of my defensive actions for the remaining of the turn?
For the remainder of the turn, I think that you would... I guess it doesn't actually say what happens if you... Okay. Let me just double check exactly what it says. So, if no successes... If it is fully successful, each success becomes a turn. The creature must run an existential terror. I think you'll still defend yourself, but you're, at the first opportunity, you will run.
Okay.
But you do not have that opportunity right now because you have spent your movement.
Yes, that's fine. I just want to make sure I didn't lose the defensive action. Just want to know if I can defend myself.
All right. Bastien, so what are you doing?
We're still in the wagon.
You're still in the wagon.
You know what? I think Lena... this is more in... Lena will figure out what to do.
And Lena's in the wagon, and she rolled the lowest initiative.
Oh shit, I forgot to roll for Dominic and Polnock. Rip.
Did you bring them into the tiny Romani wagon?
Oh no, I didn't. Polnock is flying up above though.
Okay. Well, trusting that she's gonna be doing what she does. Oh, all I can do is save people. Can I see what's closest to me once I emerge from the wagon?
A giant throbbing pit of darkness directly to your left. Beyond that, you can see that Tereza has ran around the side and is recoiling in dread as a number of knights are kind of bearing down on her location. But she's recoiling from something on the other side. You can see right now that where she is, she's about say another 50 feet. So I'd say about 60 feet away from where you are right now, or about 20 meters, and is going to be surrounded by knights on horseback before too long.
So this is a lot of knights. This isn't just like a local...
this sounds like
group.
A little mini crusade.
What the... Okay. Who can I reach? I can't see Rainald anywhere.
You can see Rainald. He's like standing just on the front of the wagon, going,
okay.
Oh.
I'm going to find that girl that kind of like hung out with Rainald. Was she like a young adult? Was she like a teenager? Was she a kid? I can't quite remember. An adult who's malnourished. Yeah, remember Rainald kind of gave her a talking to, and she was like dangling her legs.
Oh, that's over by the wagon that Tereza's at. Actually, the girl who was going to take some coin for some fun.
the new convert to the faith.
Where, I guess the most amount of kids. This isn't a winnable. I don't know. I'm going to do what I can. So my instinct is to find as many helpless people and get them to some better place while running interference if I can. I'm still going to draw my broadsword, though.
Okay. So the nearest, over by Tereza, you can see there are a couple of children streaming away from the fire.
Okay. I'm going to sprint towards them, and I'm going to use... So I can reach Tereza.
What is your base movement speed?
Oh, that's right. That's the thing.
Because she had to spend celerity to get that far, so you can make it like halfway to her.
Oh, did you sprint?
Yeah, she spent celerity to blur across.
Oh, dang. And roll dice.
But I'll say that you can get down where the children are, kind of closer to the 5:30 of the clock.
Can't quite make contact with Tereza, though.
Well, not with Tereza, but you can with one of the kids.
In the very least. All right. In that case, yeah, I will just draw my sword, and I don't know if it's a defensive action or what, but be ready to strike or defend myself if a rider comes by.
Okay.
A knight rides by. And just kind of like lean down and be like, now is the time to be brave, but to be brave, we have to find more of your brothers and sisters. Can you be brave for them? And
I would like you to make me a charisma plus leadership roll at a difficulty of 8.
Oh. Charisma. Leadership. I kind of leave that in the field of, Rainald and if it's a talent, there's no penalty though, right?
Exactly.
Charisma. Well, I'm not being funny, so I can't use my mother of... Oh, so my dice pool's 4, and I rolled an 8 and 3 1s.
Oh, it's not a botch. It's not a botch.
It's not?
No, because you made
one.
one.
It's if you get no successes, not if you're reduced to negative.
One success. All right. The children are going to scream and run away from the fire and away from the riders. But they're going to scatter toward the woods.
Woods is better than the fire, I guess.
Right. Okay. And as you are doing that, Tereza, I need to know something, my friend, and that is going to be... Okay. Okay, so just a regular one. All right, so that is going to be Dex minus 2 plus...
I'll also answer your question in the chat, too.
Perfect. Okay. So full defense, I believe, does not protect you against ranged weapons. But let me just double check that.
Hold on a second. I just...
Well, you have celerity on. What am I talking about? So you can go ahead and make me a dodge roll if you'd like. As a crossbow is aimed at your face. and go
Cool.
think. The bolt flies forward. Give me a
Dex
give me your
plus
dice pool.
athletics.
Dex plus athletics.
Dex plus athletics. Perfect.
How much athletic does he have?
Oh, he's got
Tereza
archery.
Tereza has a 7 dex right now.
Oh, I thought you meant 7 athletics. I was like, good lord.
No,
Yeah, she
2
does Pilates.
athletics. Am I looking for the 6?
You're looking for 6.
5.
All right. In your horror, you are going to reel back and be able to catch the bolt before it reaches your face if you'd like.
Yeah, totally.
All right. That is
Would
going
love
to
to
be
throw it back.
that turn. And seeing this from where they rode in, Dominic, tell me if I'm wrong in saying this. I feel that Dominic, seeing this man of the cloth hold up a crucifix against his
Oh, yes. Oh,
yeah,
yes.
he's going for the father. So
Uh-huh.
I would like you to make his roll for him. So that is going to be his dexterity. So -2 if he's wearing the same type of armor. So that's going to be dex -2 plus melee.
So, dex plus melee.
Dex plus melee.
Okay. I will spend a willpower.
Okay,
on
that's
this.
1.
Yes. Oh, and then I rolled so much worse. I rolled 1s. No. That's only gonna be 4 successes.
4 successes is pretty good. Okay, so what you can do is you can go ahead and do me a favor and roll strength +2 plus 3. So strength +5 total.
Okay.
Plus whatever his potence rating is.
Okay, sweet. It is +2.
Okay.
10. But I only reroll with a specialty. Damn it.
Yes, does he have strength 4?
Dominic. No, he's strength 3.
He needs to hit the gym.
He needs to hit the gym. I rolled 2 10s on that. Is part of that. So I
Okay.
need to dumb. 1, 2, 3.
I rolled quite a few 10s on my
8.
soak too, but unfortunately
8.
8?
Yup.
Fucking beautiful, man. Okay.
Not a single failure on that.
Okay. With a scream of rage, you are going to see that crucifix be raised up, and then suddenly blood is going to spew out of the priest's lips as a sword pierces into his side from behind as Dominic stabs into him. It is not an immediately fatal blow, but it is a deeply painful blow, as I will say 4 lethal passes through the armor.
Oh, fuck.
This large man with stark features goes slightly... he goes white in the firelight as this pierces into him. And I need you to do me a favor. I need you to make me several rolls.
Okay.
Immediately, I need you to make me 3 soak rolls.
Okay.
They are going to be Dominic's stamina +4.
Jesus, okay.
So he has 4 for his armor, and he rolls stamina because he can soak lethal as a ghoul, unless they change
Yeah.
that into V20.
Yep. Oh, crap.
Um,
I boosted his stamina, but forgot to give him a specialty. Oh, well.
taking hits.
Taking hits. Yeah, that sounds great. Okay.
Okay, so
Specialty. Knights.
okay,
Okay, these are now going to be Dominic's dice.
okay, so that's gonna.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Okay. And okay, just write the numbers of your soaks down separately,
Okay.
please, and I'll ask for them in a minute.
Okay, how many do you need me to do?
I need you to do 3, because 3 riders are coming in to aid the father on their initiative. So that is going to be. Okay, so it's, and then
Yes,
it's
these are fucking Dom's dice. I've rolled 2 10s on every single one of Dominic's rolls with these dice.
okay.
Looks like 5 both times. Didn't mean to fill up the chat with your rolls, Robin.
And then none for the.
Okay, 1 sec.
But not a botch.
No.
Okay. All right. As this is occurring, he stabs the man in the back, distracting him, well, in the side, distracting him from what is happening here, what he is locking eyes with you, the next thing that he's intending to do to you with his dark Christian magic. A rider swoops by, smashing into the side of Dominic's armor with one of his swords for 2 points of damage. Does he soak?
Yep, 5.
All right. Another rider charges in, saying, "Father, I have you!" and brings a sword down on Dominic's shoulder. 3 points of damage.
5.
And from the rear, the last rider rushes in, draws back his sword. 5 points of damage.
0.
All right, Dominic's going to take 5 points of lethal damage.
Ow.
As a blade punctures through his right side, jutting out the front of his chest through his armor. Not destroying the armor still is good, but that is going to definitely hurt. As he still has 2 health levels left.
For the I know the thing overpowers that, but 100% if Tereza wasn't under the influence of the crucifix, she would be needing to roll a frenzy roll for seeing that on that guy.
Okay. All right. It is Lena's turn. Lena is going to leap down next to Bastien and grab him by the arm. Father, we don't have time to save the children here. It's not a children's crusade. We must run, or else we will die where we stand. You cannot do good works if you are a pile of ash. And she's going to take a defensive action at that. That is going to be her turn. Top of the initiative, Delizabeta is going to run out of the carriage or the wagon on her turn, hop down onto the ground and avoid the big circle of darkness. As she avoids the big circle of darkness, she is going to see some of the knights that are over by Tereza and is going to raise a hand and move it toward her. And as she does, the carriage, the wagon that is covered in fire, that's roof is beginning to blaze, that had that recent convert in it, is suddenly going to explode with flame. A conflagration stretches out, exploding across the expanse, touching against the wall of blackness. But the fire doesn't let up. It is this exploding plume of rolling fire that bursts into the sky. Impossibly large. We're talking Michael Bay levels of fire here, just obscuring the view from the other side.
Michael Bay levels.
Yeah.
What the?
It
What is
doesn't
happening here?
It doesn't make a lick of sense. But you know what? It's definitely going to scare the writers, who were trying to go chase down Tereza in a second. And Alëna, it is your turn. So there is a sphere of darkness between you and the rest of your prey. You've kind of been pinned in the corner.
Really? This one guy was alone?
No, but the rest had a big circle of dark. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. They would have. Hold on, we're going to rewind. Because I have way too many knights. So,
fair.
Knight Squad is going to. They're going to spend willpower points and are going to grab their horses and just kick them into a direction. They cannot see where they are going. They're going to trust their horses to continue moving. They were kind of headed south.
The horses might also be panicking.
Oh, they most certainly probably are. I'm going to roll 4d10, and if I roll a 9 or a 10, the horses are not panicking. One of the horses is not panicking. One of the horses absolutely is. One of the horses has a heart attack and topples over. And one of them is panicking, but is going to follow the scent of any other horse. So, with that in mind, that means that I'm going to roll just to see what direction they pop out of. So, they were headed south, so I'm going to basically go to the left is 1, to the right is 10. Okay. And okay. 3 horses burst out of the darkness. One of them directly next to Alëna, kind of angling around the side of the wagon. 2 more are going to burst out at the bottom and are now going to be kind of rushing down by Lena and Bastien. Alëna, it is your initiative, though. One of these men bursts out of the darkness about 10 feet to the south of you.
Cool. Well, as Robin put in our chat, it's DoorDash. Fast food.
Uber. We are Uber Eats.
Uber Eats. Cool. Yeah. Let's see here. I am. Let's spend some more blood. That seems like a great idea. I'm going to spend 3 more points of blood to buff my. Let's go with some to Dex, which is going to be. And some to Stamina. Cool. And then I'm going to murderize this one.
Sounds good. Go ahead and make me an attack roll, please. Oh, I found the animals finally. That was useful.
Nice.
Uh, 7.
7. Okay. Jesus. 7 damage?
7 to hit.
Okay, so that's going to be strength plus 7.
That's including my +1 for claws?
That's including a +1, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change a couple of things real quick, just because I just realized that the knight stats that they have here are way lower than the knight stats in V20.
Ah, yeah.
So I'm gonna replace these guys with Thuggish Knight. rather than these really pathetic knights, who are way less attractive too. Thuggish Knights appearance 4. These guys are hot.
Oh, hello.
Thuggish Knights are 4 appearance?
Yeah.
When the
They're all
human apex is
Aragorn.
5?
They're all Aragorn looking.
Yeah,
rough
right?
and-
It's the bad
Oh
boy
no,
vibe.
they're hot.
Oh no,
And
they're
they believe in
hot.
God.
And they believe in God.
They're hot and they believe in God. They were made.
That's 9 aggravated damage.
He survives! I soaked 5 of
What?
those, bitch!
Holy.
Soaking the egg. Woof.
Oh, does that break?
Oh
the
wait, sorry,
arm?
I gotta reroll. I rolled his full stamina. Okay, hold on.
There we
Fair
go.
play. I got so excited at soaking
know.
that I...
Yeah.
Me
He
too.
soaked 4 of them, though!
Good job.
Good job, Mr. Knight.
Good job.
Is this
That's-
random night number 2, or is this the
This is...
the leader?
This is not the leader. This guy's name is Raoul now. Raoul
Good
has
job,
taken
Raoul.
5 levels of damage out of his, what, 7 that humans have?
Yes.
Damn. Okay. God damn, that find this armorer.
My claws got stuck. It was like.
You're just like dragging behind your tiptoes are like bouncing on the ground as he drags you with the horse.
No, I was thinking, because my strength is 7, so I could like pull him off. Or my strength is 6, sorry. I could like pull him off, but just like, get off, and then just use him like as a weapon.
This is true. I like the idea that you're super strong, but you're also super light, so you still get picked up as you're going. You're like, hey, wait a minute. And then just like
It
rip
doesn't
him
hurt
off.
her wrist.
That's true. That
Yeah.
would be funny.
All right, so he
Thank you,
is...
Kelly. You just answered something I've had a gripe about comics for a long time. You don't have super momentum. You don't have super weight when you have super strength.
Oh. So unless you have like the ability to self-propel like Superman, right? Because in the new Superman trailer, they have him pushing up a building with all 4s while flying. And I'm like, it looks a little weird, but it's like, oh, if you have the power to fly, yeah, okay. Yeah, it makes sense.
You can create force. Yeah.
You can create
Super
force.
farts.
All right, so Alëna, blood rushes over your claws, dripping down as you cling to this man, puncturing his armor, feeling his heart's blood pulse against your palm. Are you going to say or do anything else aside from just hurt this man very badly?
No, I'm just gonna hurt him. Also, I'll have you know, I am not splitting my dice pool, so I have no defenses up except for just being me.
All right. Father Giacomo is going to pull himself off of Dominic's sword and is going to continue to raise his cross and ride his horse a few steps forward away from the sword and spit blood. Monsters. Kill them. Send them all back to hell. And that is going to be his turn because that's not what he's here for. All right, Rainald, it is your turn, my friend. What would you like to do?
So the priest is still holding up the cross, and it
You cannot
terrified
see.
Tereza.
You have a big ball of darkness.
You said I could see through my darkness.
When did I say you could see
See,
through your darkness?
you said you could see in it, but
In
it's,
it. Oh,
it's still
right,
nighttime
right.
and it's hard to.
I mean, he is.
Oh,
It
it's
doesn't
got
give you
night sight.
supernatural sight.
You have the night sight merit.
Yep.
I mean, I
Oh.
guess you'd be able to see it then. Yeah.
No, it's okay. If
No.
I might have misunderstood.
No. It makes sense. Like if you have night sight and like it's.
Yeah, you got a merit. It's your power.
I have stated in game. Just double check me because we've been running this game for a year now. I have stated that you've been able to see inside of your own obtenebration, right?
We didn't do it on camera, but in previous editions, you were able to see through your own obtenebration, and you said that it didn't say that explicitly in this version, though.
Then in that case, I stand mistaken. About, I'd say, 100 feet away on the other side of the main bonfire, you are going to see this man.
100 feet away?
Probably
okay.
100 feet.
Would he stand out at all?
Yeah, totally. He's Jeremy Irons. He's got appearance 6. Stunt cast.
No, he can't. He can't.
I can do whatever I want to do. I'm Jeremy Irons.
And you guys have a hot off.
I'm going to spend for celerity and move into the Thing of Darkness.
Okay.
And try and get... how far away is the gentleman or the priest from the edge of the darkness?
From the edge of the darkness, probably about 40 feet. Because you said it's is a 20-foot radius or 20-foot diameter?
40.
40-foot radius or diameter?
This was... Sorry, 1 second.
I believe they run in diameter in obtenebration.
Diameter, yeah. So it's 40-foot diameter.
So I'll say 40 feet. You probably would have put about 20 feet away from the side of the wagon. It's 40 feet, and then probably another 40 feet. I will say that as you drop down, you will see that there is a man that is scrambling to his feet, trying to find a way out after his horse died inside of your obtenebration bubble.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
He's scrabbling around, clenching his throat, and praying as loudly as he can, which is not very loud in the bubble of obtenebration. Oh. Beyond that, there are still, I do want to point this out, guys, there are still 19 knights on horseback. One of them is attached to Alëna, but there's still 19.
Where's Alëna?
Listen, I'm not able to do stuff. I got the mic.
That's not your turn yet.
I'm coming to help.
I'll as I'm going by, and this person is clearly like trying to pray in fear, which means it's obviously legitimate. I'll give him a quick death and finish him off with a dagger.
Okay, make me a dex and melee roll at a difficulty of, well, let's say 5.
5? Okay.
Yeah. And he has a -2 on... What is... Does he take a penalty to stamina dice pools?
All
dice
rolls,
pools? Well, it doesn't matter. It's just his armor.
1.
Oh, would you like to... Okay, cool. 1. Well, before you do that, do you have a... What did you roll on your dice?
It was a 10.
Would you like to find a gap in the armor? To ignore the armor?
Yeah. That sounds great.
All right. Yeah, you can absolutely... Honestly, guys, like, I think that he's a human. I think that you can go ahead and roll me strength +1 lethal. And do an additional 3 dice of damage, because you could probably just put it right into his throat. He's pretty defenseless at this point.
Strength, lethal, and...
Do they have helmets?
+3.
It doesn't say they do, so I'm assuming that they probably do, or at least they probably have a male coif, like a male hood.
I'll spend for potence.
Okay.
Because want to...
Or coif?
A coif.
Coif, right?
It's a coif.
Through that. That'll be 7.
I thought it was like... All right. The blade goes in, the blade comes out, and you release his soul into the hereafter. The man goes limp at your legs.
I'll just whisper a small prayer to him that only God can hear. And that'll be it. I'll hang out in the shadow for now.
Okay. There's another one dead. So there are 18 men on horseback. Tereza, you must flee from this in existential terror.
Okay. Does that mean I can't do anything else?
Could probably spend blood. You could flee while disrobing.
Yes, well, that's what I'm asking is I would like to activate the Zulo shape while fleeing so I can run back the next turn, but I'm wondering if I can do that on my turn while fleeing.
To drive them back and away, spend a willpower point, roll blah, blah, blah. You must run in existential terror. So what I will have you do is please make me a roll of your current willpower to do anything else.
Okay.
Basically to hold yourself together.
Yep. Thank you, Random, for buying up my willpower, so I'm full again. Yay! I rolled... Oh, do one subtract on willpower rolls? If we
Yep.
do that. They do? Okay.
You just need one
10
success.
explode. Okay, I rolled then 2. I had a 9 and a 10.
Perfect. All right. So you got at least one success, which is so you have to flee, but you can do other things while you are fleeing in existential
Cool.
terror.
Cool. Did I get the sense that when I tried to calm him, it just wasn't working? Or did I
His
still feel the grip
willpower-
that it's...
I mean, it could work. I will say his willpower is strong.
Okay. I would like to try one more time to try and calm Song of Serenity him while also
So-
splitting my action to awaken the Zulo shape.
What I'm gonna say is,
Or if I can only do one, that's fine.
I'm gonna say that you can't target him. Like you
Okay.
are existentially driven away from him. So like picture like Dracula in the old movies, like
Yeah.
you could rush away and shapeshift, but you wouldn't be able to like continue to try to use your powers. on this
That's
turn.
fine. I'm gonna spend 2 blood to awaken the Zulo shape as she turns into a monster.
It's all right. Sounds good. And you're gonna spend your movement moving away from him.
Yep, and then immediately turn around and get ready to face him back as I boost all my stats up 3 for physical.
All right. Sounds good. Well, and actually, you cannot see him to target him because there is a wall of fire between you now.
Sorry, I thought from the description it was the like at the edge. So thank you for clarification. She's gonna scream at for Dominic, and then
I don't think you have the. Well, I guess you could you scream for Dominic. You get the willpower roll. So fair. Okay.
and then she's gonna just her flesh is going to just dissolve, and this terrible ape-like monstrosity with spines coming out its back and fangs and horridness just is 8 feet tall, just erupts from where Tereza
All
is.
right. That is
And that's
definitely
her
going
turn.
to cause some
All
of
this
the eyes.
spikes, so someone can't ride her.
Yep.
I mean,
All
they
right,
could,
Bastien. 2 knights have burst out of the darkness nearby you on horseback, about 20 feet to your north and about 20 feet to your rear. What would you like to do? And Tereza is running past you in her Zulo shape.
Am I able to, because I kind of held, I kind of like I was holding an action because I wanted
You
to
didn't hold
reach
an action, you
Tereza.
made a social action.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. Without penalty, yeah.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm going to spend some blood because I may need to. I may not get out of this without swinging a sword. And I think for me it was 3 per turn.
Yes.
And I am Gen 8, which means I can only go up to, is it 5 or 6? You guys can go up to 6.
You can
and I can
go
up to
above
5?
it, but it does lower after a while. You stabilize at 6 though.
Oh, okay. I'm going to put that into. Oh, I'm going to be smart. It can be any of the physicals.
Any of the physicals.
2 stamina and strength then. Or can I reach her this turn, Tereza?
She's running past you in terror. So yeah, you could.
Wow, this
could
is
move
really
a-
chaotic.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like fights at this point in time. Were.
And I can't even see Rainald.
Yeah. No, he just walked.
And there's
into his own
fire
darkness.
between Alëna and I.
There is not. You have no idea where Alëna is.
What the fuck is happening?
Yep.
Oh, geez. This went something fast, huh? Well, I've got a sword. I usually know what to do. Okay. Oh, she's running away from
something. There's.
Damn, how do I can't predict where and she's fast. And now she's a monster. Okay. Oh, wait, I have a blood limit per round. Damn it. How do I get more? How do I spend more blood?
Do something and then wait around.
You know what? I'm not going to buff myself. Is this dumb? Does it seem... No, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I am going to buff myself, and I'm going to run to where the kids are.
Okay.
I guess there are knights there, and with Lena. And if there are people in the way, then I'm just gonna do this. And if they get in my way, that's their fault.
I mean, fair. That does sound very you. So, if you're going to make an attack on a knight, go ahead and make me a dex and melee roll.
All right. Here, 19. Oh, I put my melee up to 3. Must have been all the crusading. I don't really think this counts as nimble. A rapier is more nimble. Nimble is kind of like a way of moving, not swinging a sword. Or is there? Can I be nimble with the sword?
Probably not in this scenario.
Probably not in this scenario, because I rolled 3 10s, and I got a total of the weapon does not add to the attack, it adds to damage, correct?
That is correct. So how many successes did you get?
2, 3, minus 2 1s. Damn you ones, 4.
Okay, so for that, you are going to roll me your... Do you have any potents?
No, I do not.
Okay, so you're going to roll me strength plus 5 damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to see if I can soak it.
Ones. Please. You know, the last roll would have been 7 if it weren't for the 3 1s. And I'm seeing 1s again.
Oh no.
Four.
4, alright. So, lashing upwards. Let's go ahead and see if the armor soaks. Okay. All right, rushing forward to the one in front of you, you are going to swipe upward with your sword, and it is going to catch the knight right across the ribs. He's going to be deeply bruised, but the blade does not pierce. It does distract him, though, from his charge of running down some of the Romani men and women, and he turns his gaze to you. Okay. And
I'm gonna bare my fangs.
Okay. As you rush forward and slash out at one of these knights, Bastien, raking the side of his ribs, he is going to grunt and come down on the side of your shoulder with one of his, well, with his own blade, really. Let's go ahead and let's do a roll for that. So that is going to be... Okay, so his dex sucks because of that, but he does have some melee, which is good for him. Okay, so... Okay, go ahead and make me a soak roll, please.
And stamina and armor.
Yep, your armor rating is 4. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is...
Please.
4.
I beseech thee. No ones.
That's good. I got some.
But and what's the threshold? What's the
difficulty 6,
target?
Please.
Oh, thank. So many 5s and 6s. 4.
All right. A blade is going to slam into your shoulder. You are going to feel the meaty impact, but it's not going to do any damage of note. On the other side of the fire, however, one of the knights is going to raise their blade, and I need a soak roll for Dominic, because it is not his turn yet.
Ooh, he went for... Okay, I thought he went first before the knights.
Nope, one of them is higher than him. Just one.
Oh, interesting.
So,
okay, cool. Yeah, I can roll soak roll.
Okay, so that is... Okay, so don't tell me what it is, because we're playing this 100% fair. That is going to be... Okay, so dex of 3 minus 1 plus melee of 4 means that I have 5 dice.
So did you just, like, do dramatic for having Dominic come in for the first time last time?
No, because there are more knights on that side that did not attack him.
Ah, okay,
They kind of
cool.
moved in, yeah.
Yeah.
So, so actually, don't worry about that. That's going to be a miss. Actually, it's going to be...
Ooh.
That's actually a botch.
Ooh.
So, one of them is going to rear up, trying to get over to stab Dominic in the front. But as he does, the screams and the sounds of the people dying, the burning of the fire, and that huge conflagration that explodes out of that building impossibly is going to spook his horse, causing him to be bucked. I'm going to need him to make a stamina roll, which he will succeed, but he is knocked prone. So I'm gonna tip him on his side. There we go. All right. Dominic is surrounded, but he's on a horse. Actually, wait, no, Dominic is not on a horse. He didn't have time to grab the horse. He is on foot. Tereza called for him. He is going to spend a willpower point and is going to just literally run through the fire to get to her. Because he does not have Rotschreck. But as he is rushing, I'm going to take 2 crossbow shots against him to see if I can hit him. Okay, so that is going to be plus archery. So that's pretty paltry, actually. So, boom. That's a pretty good hit, actually. Please make... go ahead and give me that soak roll that you'd already rolled.
Okay. I will roll 4 additional dice because I forgot to roll his armor, so I'll roll those additional dice.
Oh, yes, please do.
And because, yeah, I rolled not great on the...
Okay, so 2 crossbows are going to arc out.
I love them so much.
The shitty thing about crossbows is they take 4 rounds to load. Do me a favor, though. Have you already rolled those dice?
For the first one, yes.
Okay, I need you to re-roll it because I ignore 2 points of armor with a crossbow.
Oh, it is piercing too.
Yeah. So, with that...
Come on, Dom's dice.
So that is 3 lethal plus 2.
No, I have so many ones on this one. Kelly, no!
Okay, 3 plus... okay.
I know the feel.
Dominic would have healed 1 point of damage with some of the vitae in his system, so he still does have an extra health level at least.
Well, that's nice.
Because that's reflexive. All right. I have 3 points of lethal damage on the first one.
I soaked 3.
Okay. It's going to basically stick in his armor as he rushes forward. And the next one I have 2.
Okay. I did not roll those yet because you did say saying stuff missed, so I wasn't sure.
Yep. And roll me another one.
Okay. Let me just. So it's 5. So 7. I need to roll 7 dice. Oh, you are shitting. I rolled 2. I had 1s, I had 3, and I had 2.
Okay. So he is going to run. 2 bolts are going to strike him, but are not going to pierce his flesh. And he is going to dive into the fire. Kind of diving low and covering his eyes. He's going to hit the ground on the other side, passing through it harmlessly. Almost like it's not really there, which the knights are a little too busy to figure out. Okay, down beneath that, it is many knights' turns. Many knights, it is time for... Okay, so this is group leaders only, which means that one came from there. So, there, so that does not work. That does not work. Do I have any? I have 1 hurt them more. I'm going to spend it just to be a dick. Okay. So, Jen, roll me fortitude, please.
Just fort?
Just fort.
What is this for?
This is for holy water being splashed in your face.
Cool.
Joke's on you.
Quite well, actually.
I will spend a willpower to use Shatterproof, which means I get to roll my fortitude and stamina together. It just says to soak aggravated damage, so that's...
Huh.
Yep.
Well, all right then.
I do have to spend a willpower to do it, though, so, like, there is a cost.
Fair.
Can you still also spend blood to automatically soak the fortitude as well?
I can...
If they haven't spent the max blood
no.
on their turn?
Okay.
I can't
That's
do
still
the
pretty
automatic
cool.
soak. Yeah. That is the other cost. But that is 5.
Okay. So it is going to sting like all fucking hell as this holy water splashes your face, but your unholy flesh is going to not yield to the power of the Christian God. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. You're gonna be like, what the hell?
I'll
Something on your...
fly somewhere in here. But yeah.
No, it's holy water.
Okay, cool.
Yep. All right, holy water is not going to burn you. However, you are an unholy monster, Tereza. Spending a willpower, one of the knights is going to charge you and is going to attempt to cut off thy head.
You have to reach high. Wait, it's on horseback, isn't it?
I'm on horseback. I don't have to do shit.
That's
okay,
fair.
so that's boom. Boom. I'm gonna spend another willpower to do this. Unholy monster! All right, that is absolutely gonna hit. Roll. Make me a soak roll, please.
Okay. Does that mean are they doing? Do vampires? It's only blood, not bludgeoning. That's the wrong game.
Lethal and bashing.
Lethal and bashing.
Yeah,
They're
you
doing
can soak both.
aggravated.
They're doing
You can
lethal.
soak both. 6. Because I boosted all my stats, tough skin is the specialty I chose. Since my strength is now 6.
Okay, so that is the bonus damage. That is that. Yeah, I got 10 dice of damage for this. Nice. Oof, that doesn't help when you don't roll very well, though, Kel. All right, how'd you do?
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. The blade is going to cleave down into your flesh, but your Zulo form is going to absorb the impact from this first attack. Yeah, that is basically it for him down on this side of things. Okay, other knights that are around. That one is dead. That one is heavily damaged. And the other knights are, so they're between darkness and between this fire. So they are not going to approach, but are going to rush down to create a physical wall. 3 of them are going to rush down and create a physical wall in front of the priest. And it is going to be Lena's turn. Lena is... God damn, she's crazy and I love it. Okay, Lena is going to rush forward. Blood buffing.
She got that from her mother.
She got that from her mother. I would like you can roll this for me if you'd like.
Okay.
You are going to make me a dexterity and melee roll. At a difficulty of 7.
Difficulty of 7. Oh, it makes sense that she would that she would get no ones. Do 10s count as 2 for whatever this roll is?
They do not.
If not, a 4.
4 successes. Okay, so go ahead and roll me. She probably has a strength of 2. Roll me 9 dice of lethal.
Mother of God. 9, you say?
Yep.
Ooh. And the difficulty is
6. 6 on damage.
6. Oh God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Damn you, Lena. Okay. If or when Bastien dies, I'm playing Lena.
That sounds good. We wear pigtails.
She's done better than me in everything.
So as you slam into this and this warhorse is locked on you, Alëna is going to rush forward and dive between its legs and slash her dagger across its tendons of its back legs, causing the horse to rear up in pain and begin to sag as its right rear leg is completely disabled by this deep stab wound, toppling the rider. The rider is going to try to make a dex roll to stay up. and will actually be able to jump off of his horse before it collapses on the ground in pain.
Well, at least there's lots of blood here now.
There, she's covered in blood. That is her turn down here. Top of the initiative, Diazabeta is going to... Diazabeta is going to rush north and vanish around the fire. Kind of just going invisible. Alëna, you've just been splashed in the face by this person you were clinging to. What would you like to do?
I would like to murder him.
I would like you not to, but that's just me. By the power of God and anime, I'm gonna roll one success. I rolled 4 dice. I got 1 success, and all of my other dice combined equal that number. I got an 8,
Hey, that's
and I
my
got
roll.
a 2, 2, and a 4. Yeah.
No, I would have rolled like 5 successes and 4 ones, and ended up with 1 success.
Well, I only got 4 successes this time to hit.
Cool. So please do me strength plus 4 aggravated damage. And if you only roll 1 success, he actually so you did 4 to him last time. So he's still got 3. He's going to spend some of his faith to heal. Wait, you can't do that.
You spend
Not at this
faith
level,
points.
Spend faith points.
You can only spend faith points.
Only 4 damage this time.
He has... Wait, hold on. He is... No, he's dead. He's dead. Nope, that's the way life works. His last health box is full of ag. Man, it was close. It was so close. How do you do it? Just continue climbing up?
Yeah, I think I'm just going to essentially climb up onto the horse behind him and just like tear out his stomach and then drop his corpse off the horse. Now I have a horse.
He is going to rear and he's going to hit the ground and writhe, and the horse is going to have you on it, and you have nothing that allows you... Do you have animalism?
Yes.
Next turn, you probably should use it because the horse is about to start panicking.
Yep, that's fair.
All right, Alëna, that is your turn. The father is going to grab his wound and continue to make his way away because he's got work here. He doesn't need to see God quite yet. And 2, let's just go. Kind of like, well, your horse toppled. Okay, that is going to be his turn. This contingent of knights is going to continue riding south, which means one is going to break through the edge of the darkness, kind of like right around the side. Okay. The difficulty to see inside of this is raised by 5. So so you cannot see inside of it at all.
It's -5 dice on perception checks unless you have a supernatural thing, and the difficulty is increased by 2.
Okay, so I have to consult the book for 1 second. So the leader of each one of these... Okay. What I love is that this is very poorly written. Even inside of its own era, there's a lot of things that it doesn't... it does not explain. Oh, they actually do have helmets. Yeah, most of them are bearded. Well, that's good to know. Okay. Anytime a faithful is in the vicinity of an unnatural evil being, I should alert the faithful to a feeling of intense unease, depending on the number of monsters, the strength of their evil. Well, this will...
What's the strength of your
only...
evil, Rainald?
only alerted to the presence, does not reveal them directly. So, with that in mind, I mean, Alëna has just hopped aboard a horse. So, I guess what I'm going to do is, Alëna, what is your current willpower?
5, because I got one bought back for me from the chat.
Okay. One of the riders is going to burst around the circumference of the area of darkness as you drop that, drop his knightly buddy to the ground, and is going to raise across to you and say, "Away, fiend!" And you are going to have to flee for 1 round.
Okie doke.
Cool. That's it. Rainald.
I'm on a panicking horse anyway.
You're on a panicking horse. You're on a horse, and it's going fast, and...
Yep.
I spent willpower to not make that joke, so I'm glad you did before I did.
Yep, somebody had to.
Somebody scared Alëna?
And Tereza.
No. See, what's happening is I'm taking a moment to control the horse away from here, and then I'm coming back with the horse.
Oh, gotcha.
That's what's happening. Yes,
unless
not
you jump
scared.
off the horse.
You know what? I think Rainald actually thinks that's more believable. So,
Right.
you know what? I'm going to... there's a lot of shadows around me, so let's get some tentacles going on here.
Okay.
Oh, but when I say that, everybody looks at me weird.
So I have 3 of them.
Okay.
And so I'm going to... I'm going to kind of put them like on the edges, like let's say like up top. Oops. Sorry. Why? Can't find the thing. North of the in the northern area of the thing of darkness, to the northeast and northwest and the west, and they're gonna like reach out to and start to assaulting some of the random guys around them, and I'm going to spend blood to bump them up. Let's see here. That's 1 blood point per point increased. I'm going to increase each of their dexterity by 1.
Okay.
And they're just going to like lash out and just start beating down on these guys. So first one, the one that was doing all this holy business.
Okay.
Is going to lash out at that gentleman. 2 successes. 3.
Okay.
So that would just plus with strength, plus 1. And that. So that'll be a botch on the damage roll.
Okay. You can't botch, you can just fail.
Okay. Next one's going after the other one closest to it. 1. 3 bashing.
Okay,
And
3
then,
bashing.
They do have quite a long reach, so the other one's gonna kind of just go after. It's gonna go after the same guy that just got hit up, kind of to the north there.
Okay.
I think it's 2 successes and 2 bashing.
All right, 2 bashing. Let me roll again. All right, so your attacks are going to harry them, but their armor is going to be buffeted around a bit.
Yeah, it's mostly to kind of be like, oh my god, what the hell's going on there? Try and make a distraction. That's all.
All right. 2 of the tentacles lash out, slapping at the knights as they come by. And Tereza, looking around you, there's a knight directly on top of you trying to run you down. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. If I split my actions,
Yeah.
I can only attack once, correct?
You can attack up to half of your dots in celerity, or half of your dots in celerity. If you spend for celerity, half of your dots can be actions that are attack actions.
Yeah, so half of it's one, so it'd be one. So there's no point in me splitting my action right now.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not really a point.
You can make 2 attacks with a split action.
Yeah, you're just your defense is at a penalty.
Maybe the celerity thing is like half of your extra. Hold on.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, you may reflexively spend one point of blood to ignore difficulty penalties for multiple actions up to their celerity dots for the turn, and then a number of these additional actions equal to half their celerity round up may be attack actions.
I missed the word additional on the one I was reading. I missed the word additional.
Okay, the first action is taken at a +1 difficulty and -1 dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can both be. They can be full. They can be defensive actions or attack actions.
Cool. Tereza's I'll split for 2 attack actions.
Okay.
Given what you just, trying not to think. So we'll see. I'll attack this guy first. But then my plan was for Tereza to go all Wolverine, baby I'm praying on each night, jumping over the flames. But we'll see how that goes.
I don't know if you'd be able to. You have Rot Shrek. Like, you have Fire Fear.
Mm-hmm. Yes, jumping over the flames. Potentially. I don't know if you can. This was gonna ask. This wasn't planning. This was asking for planning.
So what's your plan right now?
So the first attack, I'm gonna attack this guy, and then we'll see what happens afterwards. This guy right beside me.
Sure, absolutely.
Dex and Brawl, I would assume.
It is Dex and Brawl, absolutely.
Cool. Do. Alright, let's try a different set, because apparently those ones are Dominic's dice now. Five successes.
Oh, damn, okay.
Yep.
All right, so go ahead and roll me. What does your bonus claw damage do in Zulo?
I just get an extra damage success automatically.
Oh, you get an extra auto? That's great.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Just let me check the thing.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your damage. Just a reminder that when you roll successes, subtract 1. Everything else goes into your damage pool.
Mm-hmm. All brawling damage is improved by 1. So that sounds like an auto success to me. Yes.
No, it means you have an extra dice of damage.
Oh, okay, that's fair. It's weird that is a weird phrasing.
That is a weird phrasing of that.
Yeah. Right. So I roll my strength.
Yep, you roll your current strength, and then you add 1 less than the successes that you rolled.
Okay. Strength 9. Damn, I rolled so many 5s. That's only going to be 1 point of damage on 9 dice.
Oh, did you roll
Minus
one
the
more
one.
for the upgrade that they mentioned?
Okay, so then 2.
Yeah, so that'll be... Okay, so 2 points of damage on your first hit.
Mm-hmm.
You said you were taking 2 attacks?
Yes, I guess if he's not dead, I will attack him.
He is not dead. His armor will take that first hit, though.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Me too, Robin. Me too. Can I develop a discipline that ignores 5 1s that I roll?
Yeah, one-itude.
Yeah, changes all 1s to 2s.
1 to 2.
Two-itude.
12 successes.
That's different than 1.
Sorry. What was that?
12 successes.
All
To
right,
hit.
so with
Wow,
that
Lord.
with that +1 for damage included, roll strength plus 12, please.
Oh, I don't think I rolled strength plus -1 for the first one.
Did you just roll strength on the first one?
Yeah, because you said roll strength -1.
Strength -1 from your successes on top.
Oh, I thought you meant 1 from successes,
So-
like the successes
So
that you get.
Just a reminder.
Sorry.
Just a reminder, folks.
Mhm.
The first success on any attack roll is to confirm the hit. Every success after that goes into your damage pool.
Sorry, we haven't done combat for like 6
Right.
months.
Unless they can parry or block.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we have played a lot of World of Darkness, so I just want to remind
It's-
everybody about that. So keep that in
Roll
mind.
over.
Fair, it's a lot of World of Darkness. Also, not much in Mage either. But yes, this is the first combat in a while. So sorry, I'm not rusty.
So, I guess gimme. I don't remember how many you rolled in the first one. Was
I
it
don't
5?
either. I don't either, so it's fine. I'm rolling +12. Plus
Strength plus 12.
strength plus 12.
And your strength is currently what?
9.
Okay, so roll me 21 dice of damage.
Yep.
What?
And-
Wow.
And I'm going to roll my armor.
What is this, Exalted? Oh, it
Well,
was
I can almost
blinking
count to
funny.
4 with the dice numbers that I rolled.
Yeah, sorry, I think I got confused because you didn't tell me how much I succeeded by on the successes, so I think that's where I missed that.
If you get
for
one
this,
success,
right?
you succeed.
Ah.
Yeah, unless
One
they
success-
used a defense action,
Yep.
then that would lower your attack. I get it now.
Yeah,
I
he
get
should have
it.
split
I've
his
got
pool.
Jen's cheat sheet. Yeah, he should have split his
Yeah.
pool.
He thought
Silly
that God
bitch.
would deliver his blow, however, and he was wrong. God was looking the other direction at the time and was like, oh shit. So just for edification, I rolled a 2, and then a 2, and then a 3, and then a 4. So that's 0 successes.
Cool. $15.
Take it away, champ.
I think Tereza's just going to grab this guy off his horse with the first attack. And then she's just going to take her claws and just shred the entire body, rip it in half, and just covered.
You're gonna juggernaut him.
Yes, I am going to juggernaut him.
Honestly, I figured that like you would either do that or you would like grab him by the skin of his face and do the tablecloth trick but with his skin.
See, I was thinking that, but she's more,
Okay.
she's real angry at the whole they almost killed her son thing, so
Fair.
she's a little angry.
All right. You are going to rip him in half. His spine is going to pop like a champagne cork as you rip him in half. His entrails are going to spill over you like a garland. And the best part is he will be screaming the entire time. Because he will still be alive for about 10 seconds after this. And hopefully in horrible shock. Because otherwise, that's a hell of a way to die. Any movement, Tereza?
Yes. She's going to move to protect her son.
All right, sounds good. Okay, rushing forward to protect Dominic. It is Bastien's turn. Bastien, the knight has leapt off the horse and is unstable on his feet. What would you like to do?
All right. Where the heck did... Oh, so Tereza's next to us now.
Yes, she has rushed forward in her Zulo form, which turns her into a tremendous monstrosity.
I'm going to...
And she's not in frenzy. She's just in Zulo.
Oh, I know, but...
I'm just pissed.
The great thing about this is that it helps prevent frenzy.
Ah.
And I have always failed in the past to reach her in time to use this. So finally, let's see if you have Morphium Blow or Gift of Sleep. It lasts. So for 5 turns, you get plus... sorry, the difficulty for Roshrak is
It varies depending on things.
it lowers by 2 for you. So it doesn't give you more dice. But it makes
That
it
helps,
a
though.
little bit easier to achieve. Yeah.
Especially because she has a bonus to
Plus 2.
frenzy easier. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that will
That's
also-
why I was like, oh, okay. So that gives you -2, and it's for 5 rounds. And I'm going to... This guy's kind of dazed. He just landed off her horse.
Yep.
I'm just gonna take Lena and run.
Okay, grab her by the hand and run. All right.
Yep.
Now I have to ask an incredibly important question as you are running away. And it's
Oh,
actually
no.
of Tereza. Tereza, given that you were not expecting this to be a lengthy expedition, did you leave the box at your house? Or is it in the wagon?
She doesn't go anywhere without it. It's in the
Wait.
wagon.
We have... One of these wagons is ours.
Yeah.
No. Is it? I thought we were sneaking to camp.
Oh, right. It's a little bit outside the camp.
It's a
Yeah.
little bit outside the camp, kind of like at the far north. All right. So good to know that. All right. One of the knights. He's dead. He's gonna make a willpower roll. Which willpower do I? Oh, yeah, no, actually, I am a soldier of Christ. One of the knights is going to charge you, Tereza. And raising his blade, he is going to strike you down. Or he's going to try roll soak. Boop. Boop. I'm gonna spend a willpower on this. Because I really gotta do... Oh, damn. Okay, actually, he might actually hurt you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes with the dex penalty to strike you. And then that plus strength. I need an extra dice. Okay. Oh. 1, 2. Okay. And one more for the willpower I spent. Okay. Striking out, he go, unholy beast, back to hell! And is going to swing at you with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of lethal damage. What is your soak?
So 4.
Okay. 3 points of lethal damage are going into you as he slices in. Can you please make me a frenzy roll?
Yes.
So this will be at a difficulty of 5, we'll say.
You did it, Bastien. You got it in time.
Just reminding myself it's self-control / instinct. 2 8s.
All right, you are not in frenzy. Congrats. Okay. You know what though? Dominic is very wounded, but that's not going to be enough to stop this. Please make me an attack roll. He's going to spend a willpower to ignore wound penalties and is going to try to cut this guy's head off.
Okay.
Make me an attack roll at difficulty of 8.
Okay. He has 3 more willpower, just FYI.
Sounds good. He is aiming for a hole in the armor because fuck this guy. He just cut you.
Right? Dex and brawl. No, Dex and melee because he's using sword. Difficulty 8, you say?
Difficulty 8.
I need to buy up some specialties with him on my next thing. 3 successes.
Okay, roll me a total of strength plus potence plus 4. And I can't soak any of this.
Alright, let's get
Because he's
dice.
bypassing armor.
He's bypassing armor?
Yep, you like I said at the when we were right before a game, when we were looking up rules, you can aim for gaps in armor with a plus 2
Right,
difficulty.
if you take a penalty to your attack.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he
Damn
took
these ones.
Damn these ones.
Alright, let's see if this 10 rerolls. Because that is my only non-cancelled out success. Wait, I don't have a specialty. So 1 success.
1 success, and you rolled his potence as well?
I did. Yeah, I rolled a lot of nothings and then 2 1s.
All right. Well, that's 1 success that still is going to bleed through. So...
Tonight is the night of ones. It shall be remembered.
Dead -1.
For centuries.
Perfect. All right. Dominic is going to slash into him, wounding him across the face. And then it is other knights' turns. Okay, one of them is going to rush around the way to attack Alëna on the side of the horse. You know what? I couldn't see what you were doing, so there's no way. I'm gonna harry these Romani instead, I think. And attack the tentacles of darkness, I think, is my other option.
Seems like something they would do.
So they are going to shriek and thrust their torches into the tentacles of darkness. So that is going to be the first hit. Will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 successes, and will deal 2 points of aggravated damage from fire. I think that probably kills them.
They have 4 health boxes.
Or they have 4?
Yep. I don't get to soak though.
Okay, and then All right, the other one is going to do the same.
Against the fire, anyway.
I don't think that fire can do more than like 2 points. Like a torch can't do more than like. I should probably look up torch damage. But I think it's about 2 points of fire per turn. Can someone look that up real quick while I keep dealing with the other like 30 knights?
All right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Fire.
Okay, other knights. Other knights. Lena is going to squeeze your hand and say, Father, somebody probably has to go get the wagon. Shall it be us?
It's not them.
No, and we can move unseen. She raises your knuckles to her lips and grins. Yes. Robin, you found it?
That is a good point.
Yeah. 1 health level for a torch part of the body exposed to flame, 2 for a bonfire, 3 for a raging inferno.
Okay, and that's per turn, so 1 point. I'm going to assume that, like, strategically striking with a torch isn't going to do more damage to a tentacle of darkness. I will say that it probably does 2 points of damage because it's, well, no, they would say.
Yeah, no,
they would
that
say
makes
if
sense.
It was they would say if it was vulnerable to fire. So, like, I'm going to say they're going to thrust in, the tentacles are going to hiss darkly. Lena is going to raise your knuckles to her lips, grin, and then run away into the night, which you can still see her.
If my ears are bat, would I be able to hear them talking about the wagon?
Yeah. You're not in frenzy.
No, I'm not.
Okay, that is Lena. That is Knight. Top of the initiative, Diazabetta. There is the sound of what seems like 100 wolves begin to echo out through the camp, and suddenly there is a flood of furry masses rushing along the eastern side of camp as a rolling wave of animals, almost like one continuous beast made of dozens of smaller ones, just begins to roll across that side of the field.
I'm picturing like the the Lord of the Rings like horse river, but like with like furry wolves.
Yep. 100%.
Amazing.
100%. All right, and Alëna, you're on a horse, and
Yes, I am. I would like to try and catch the horse's eye, which luckily it's on the side of its head.
Mhm.
But I need eye contact, so
Mhm.
I don't know if you want me to roll for that at all, but
Did you have to flee, or did you do that last turn?
I am fleeing, but I'm also on a horse.
That's true.
The horse is also fleeing. I'm trying to control the horse so I don't just,
sounds good.
you know.
So Jen, because of when this command was issued to Tereza, I had her make a willpower roll. Just make me a willpower roll against difficulty 6, please.
Sure.
To not just be overcome with the mortal terror of the man Christ.
3.
Okay, you're fine. Go ahead and make me that. And do you have to roll for animalism 1 in D20?
I have to roll depending, but I'm asking about getting eye contact first.
You can get eye contact, no problem. He has a big face.
True.
Long face,
yeah.
even.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not. It's going to look at you with a look of terror.
Fair. Then
Is it afraid of God, too?
Everybody's afraid of God. It's like 1490.
Need to roll manipulation and animal ken to command it. And my command is basically just like obey me at this point. Because I'm just kind of running. Because I'm not planning on going back the way I came, so I think I'm gonna do just a wide loop.
Okay.
Essentially. So like I'll take off away from the fire, like to the, if you're using a compass, to the west, and
Okay.
then loop up back to the north, kind of thing.
Like toward where your wagon is parked? Yeah. Or
Yeah,
their
pretty
wagon.
much.
It's not your wagon. You don't ride in that thing.
No, it's true. It's true. And oops, nope, wrong. There we go.
Yeah, and you have no knights around you, so that's a nice, easy.
Yeah.
So long as you succeed the horse roll.
Difficulty 6, unless you would count this as like me taking it into danger.
The opposite. You're moving away from all the fire and the screaming people.
Okay. Cool.
Also, it's a trained warhorse, so.
Yeah, but it doesn't know me from anything, so.
That's true.
That is 3 successes to just get it to go where I want.
All right.
And there was something else I was going to do. Now I've forgotten what it was. Oh, come on. Brain work. Nope, I have forgotten entirely. Cool. That's fine. I will continue to ride the horse.
All right. So, riding the horse up and around, that is your action. You can make it to the front. The priest that told you to run is going to look around in disbelief and is going to uncork a vial at his belt and pour it on one of the dark tentacles, causing it to evaporate in a sizzle of god energy. They're weak to the bite of God! Have faith, brothers! Rainald, it's your turn. Uh-oh.
And that's my cue. They've obviously shown that they have some strong faith here, so let's...
Whatever you need to do to sleep during the day, Rainald.
Right?
Whatever you need to tell yourself.
That's all right. What was did that priest's name ever come out or anything? I want to come back for this guy. Damn. Okay. Celerity and let's spin for celerity and let's see here. Map. Tereza has Donovan, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Alëna. Dominic,
yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, Donovan's in the other game.
Alëna. All right, you know what? I'm going to bye. I'm going to head off in the direction Ilott went with the horse.
Okay.
And use celerity and just book it.
All right, so just do a full run. What's your celerity rating again? It's 2?
2. So my speed is increased by 2 and then multiplied by 3.
So you're moving at least probably 90 meters or something like that. I think it's like 30 meters or 15 meters. You're moving pretty quick. You're basically you're Forrest Gumping it.
And then just going to, the other tentacles are just going to, that are still there in that darkness, keep them there. The tentacles just whack at some people, try and be a distraction. And bye.
All right, making your way up. You are going to... Are you making it toward your wagon?
Our wagon is up north, right?
Yep. Kind of outside camp, a very short walk.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you know what? Let's go to the wagon. That sounds good.
Sounds good. All right. We are going to take you out of the immediate initiative and then go down to Bastien. Or pardon me, Tereza. Tereza, you're up.
Okay, so everyone's moving something wagon. There's this guy in front of me. I've lost a lot of blood.
You have lost a lot of blood. He has a lot of blood.
You know what? You're right. I think I know
how we're going to solve it.
how
You guys can finally agree
this.
on something, honestly.
Yeah.
It's about people coming together, really.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a snack.
You are a snack, but have one too.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna roll to attack. Roll to eat this guy. Nom nom.
Nice. Go ahead. Make me a dex and brawl roll.
Cool. I'm gonna spend a willpower. What is with all of these ones? I'm actually thankful that I spent a willpower. Because I would have... God damn it. Nope, there's one. Okay. A single success. I rolled 10
Okay.
dice.
Woof.
And just double checking, armor bypasses, or pardon me, fangs bypass armor?
Yep.
Okay, cool. You're biting to damage or inflict the kiss?
I'm gonna drink his blood.
Okay, and that is not one of the knights with true faith, luckily for you.
Oh, no.
Imagine though.
Yep,
His blood
because I rolled to
holy
see
water.
which ones they were, and it's not him.
Why
The
is it
first one that-
I was gonna say, why is it so spicy?
Except she
Why
never
does
spoke
it? Why
again.
does it taste like the sin of man?
All right, so you can drink 3 points. 3 points? Wait, how much can you drink, Bessely?
I was just trying to look that up actually for drinking.
Yeah, because feeding is different in every version of Vampire, including Requiem. And I know messy
Replenishing
feeding is
blood?
There's a cheat sheet
feeding
for this.
page 17, maybe. Nope.
Drinking
Maybe.
blood carries risks. Blah blah blah. A vampire can take up to 3 points of blood per turn.
Okay, cool. That was the same from the old editions. Perfect.
If the
All right,
turn
so take 3
represents a
points.
short time, the feeding is rushed and forceful. However, the feeding.
Okay, he is going to try to make a willpower roll to resist the kiss. I believe he needs either 3 or 5 successes at difficulty 8 to do anything but that. Let me just double check the kiss real quick for his turn when it comes around. It's one of the primary mechanics of the book, and it's not in the index.
Of course.
No, why?
You know
would
the main
want
things.
a
Yeah.
helpful index. Why?
What
This-
page did you find that on, Robin?
I found it on the cheat sheet that Jen has,
Okay.
well, the clips of stuff. So unfortunately, it doesn't have a page number. The turn represents a short time. The feeding is rushed and forceful. However, most feeding happens with vampires' beheads. Yeah, this is now saying once it has, but it's not saying what happens if it doesn't. If it is feeding.
Well, I guess he can't. Perfect.
Yeah.
That's all I care about. All right, so anything else that you are doing? He is enraptured by the kiss. You have him in your hands. What's your strength?
9. Can I carry my snack with me?
I have done a run by Diablerie in Ilott before. You absolutely can. You can even grab Dominic by the hand and just run
Yep.
off with your juice box.
Yep. Yep, I would love to do that. I was gonna ask if I could also grab Dominic.
Okay, so that's.
I'll
going to
swing my
be-
juice box onto my spines on my back because I don't care if I penetrate. So he's there, and then it's just like a straw, like like the hats with the straws. The
His
beer
wrist
can.
is just hanging, dangling
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, like a straw. So Tereza's gonna run with her juice box.
One arm
Yeah,
on each side, like a beer hat.
one of those hiking backpacks.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
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 All right, and Bastien, it is your turn.
Okay, well, she's finally moving out of there. Damn, I can't shoot sunlight out of my eyes
Not yet.
yet. How do I help a retreat? Damn, I really need a cloak of cloak the homies.
Yeah, Cloak the Gathering.
Are
is
you
pretty great.
faster in that? Are you faster in that form,
No.
Tereza? No.
Yes.
Wait,
I would say so. She's taller.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess my stride would be a little bit bigger and would
Yeah,
still
It's
she
look
can,
good,
she can
yeah.
dunk.
Yeah.
That's the important part.
Kobe.
That-
Damn. Wait, how much XP? Can I spontaneously get Cloak the Gap? No, I can't.
after this, maybe.
Yeah, there's some goals for Bastien now. Not scaring children is one every time he opens his mouth.
You want to just
So
grab the
leadership.
kids and go?
If I can.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a dex
A grabbing
control
kid roll?
A grabbing kid roll.
Which
I can't wait for the joke for next week. Bastien, kidnapper.
Kids say, trust me, I'm saving you. You said brawl?
Yeah. Well, 'cause the grappling, right?
Jen.
I was just
Oh,
typing
no
that in.
ones. No. 1, 2. This was Dex or Strength?
This is dex. 'Cause,
Nimble?
You know what? I'll say
Am I being
strength.
nimble?
Is your strength
Oh.
better?
It's the same right now, but I don't have.
Okay.
Or
then
did we
it's dex.
spontaneously develop a specialty?
Yeah,
when
a
we
specialty if you
increased
take it above 6. Yeah, absolutely.
Kidnapping. Yeah,
Kidnapping specialty.
because it's just for the scene.
It's just for the scene. Just grab a kidnapping. Just like boop, boop, boop.
Oh, in that
You
case,
manifested so hard. You're like, this is what I want to be good at.
one more
After this,
one more success.
It was foreshadowed with kidnapping Lena.
it's true. I've been
How
working for
dare
this. This is-
you?
To be fair, Tereza kidnapped Lena, but I taught Bastien well.
But
Yeah.
Bastien
Yeah, and he's
kidnapped
using
her
all
from
those skills.
Tereza.
All right.
I learned from the best.
Grabbing some of the Romani children, you are going to rush off into the darkness.
It's more important to lay low and not be seen for now than worry about like a wagon or like a horse. Because am I intelligent enough to know that a person on a horse is faster than a person on a horse and cart? Yeah. So we're just going off into the woods, through a river if we must.
All right. Rushing off into the woods. You all make your way away from the center of the battle, watching as the knights scatter the Romani, killing those they can, taking capture all of those who came here to enjoy the pleasures and exotic delights of these travelers. Many knights lay dead. But as you watch the camp burn behind you, you cannot help but think how many more there likely are waiting to take their place. The fires burn deep into the night. And with that, I think we are going to call game there and see how you regroup after this combat in a couple of weeks. So, yeah, that was a
Real quick.
nightmare. Yes,
How much-
Tereza.
How much is in my juice box?
How much is in your juice box? 9, because 1 point of
Okay.
damage was done to him, so he's bled a bit.
Cool. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Mommy's juice box has been drained.
Yum.
And if not, Bastien just brought 2 more juice boxes, so like, you know, we're pretty good.
Take 2, they're small.
Those
No.
are the Capri Suns.
The snack size.
All right. So folks, I want to thank you all for playing tonight. You're going to take 5 XP for 2 from me and 3 from the chat. And I'm going to quickly do a run through thanking our Patreon supporters who make this stream happen. Our divine producer, my mom and my stepdad, and Shaikon De Vermillion and Solomon, and our demonic producer, Sorcerer Sanguine, our wizards of the Patreon, Tammy the Forever Cleric, the Ink Goblin, Crush, Urquhart, and Big Nut, our monster maker, Larook, and our High Council, Terran, Amberthist, Raven with Baubles, Chef Eladeth, Mike Baxter, Brian Kaler, Nerdy Metal Gent, Grumpy Owl, Nihilus, and Cookie Mon Steve. You should join them. to get a bunch of really cool stuff and to support us because you like us. Maybe, hopefully. All right. So with that, this is a really aggravating scene to run. I'm gonna pop out kayfabe and talk about this real quick. This is
kayfabe.
I'm breaking kayfabe. I'm breaking it. This is really aggravating to run because they literally. So, like, I'm gonna read you a couple quotes from this. While it is entirely possible that the characters may emerge victorious over the attackers or use various disciplines to escape from them, in all likelihood, at least some of the characters may end up as prisoners of the Inquisition. Here's the deal. By base rules, the way these guys are written in the old edition, I don't remember what the armor mechanics are like, but in the current one, to have armor, they're losing 2 dice of dex. Meaning that each one of their attacks, if I am using the core rules from their stack blocks here, Giacomo's Knights have dex 2, which means they have dex 0 for purposes of rolls, and they have a melee of 3. I am supposed to take out neonates, or actually at this point Ancilla, with 3 dice to hit.
Yikes.
Even with 20, that's impossible.
Yeah. So, like, I would have to get 10s across the... Well, 10s don't matter because you don't have specialties at 3. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
That's why after the first round, I was like, wait a tick, and then I switched to the Dark Ages mechanics, because when I was setting this up, that didn't occur to me. It just point blank didn't. I was like, oh, I should totally make sure these guys are updated. Crap. I learned from my mistake, though. So Thuggish Knight... Go ahead.
Oh, I think this is like one of those situations where like maybe like having like using the MOOC rules would have been a good way.
Well, the thing is, you're not. They don't really want you.
We're not supposed to win.
You're
Yeah,
not supposed to win.
We haven't won. Like, even if we are like killing them, there's just so many of them keep coming, and they're chasing away everyone that we need to get stuff with. Like, it's not so much against us, it's against them.
You're not supposed to be able to just kill them all.
If it does say like some of the characters may be captured by the Inquisition, right? They'd have to overpower us for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And here's the problem
they
with
still
that.
have it
So
in this. So
they haven't. You guys managed to escape. So, like, here's some of the things. I want to explain what you guys were up against. So they suggest group attacks, where each group of 5 concentrates on a single target. Okay, sure, but all 20 knights aren't showing up just to fight your characters. They're also routing the Romani. Like, they should be scattered throughout the field. Okay, cool. So what that does is they attack you from both sides, while 2 flank, and then they kind of cage you in and just take you down in a turn. Cool. Good idea. It lowers your dex by 1 because of the tight space as they box you in with horses. Holy water. All of the group leaders are armed with 3 vials of holy water. When splashed on a character, each does 2 levels of aggravated damage and may be soaked with fortitude. A max of 2 damage can be soaked. What the hell? Right? Crossbow bolts. At least 1 soldier in every group is skilled with a crossbow and will attempt to fire it at characters. They're not aiming for the heart, though. They're aiming to kill a human. And they don't understand vampires at this point, so they're not aiming for the heart. And
they're aiming center mass.
Yeah, but
So
crossbows take 4 turns to heal, or 4 turns to reload. So it says that they're only useful in the first round of combat. Next, fire. They all have torches. And they will wave it in your face to distract you so they can get a better hit. So they might create Rotsrak, but that's it.
That's the biggest advantage they have.
It is the biggest advantage, but it's not a huge advantage in terms of this, right? Because that does like split your
biggest
action.
Especially
advantage
if,
was the flea, the crucifix.
Yeah, especially at first if they've got the and they don't know to like attack us with the torches at first either, right? Because like, why would you? It's like, I've got a torch and a sword. I'm trying to kill people.
yeah,
You go with the sword.
By the way, I just looked up the armor in the original VTM Dark Ages.
Yeah.
And first of all, it does say here chainmail is under heavy armor, and then there is also knight's armor. But under heavy armor, it says protection 3, dexterity adjustment -1, and perception adjustment -1.
Okay, so it's like slightly better. So they're throwing 4 dice.
Slightly
at you.
better. Yeah, slightly better, but still not a lot, right?
So, and this is how rough this combat can be, because my problem with this is that Giacomo has, they list him as having Faith 2, the Numen of Faith 2, which would be True Faith 2.
Mm-hmm.
They say that out of the other, so he leads his group, and then there are 3 other groups besides his own. Each one of the leaders has True Faith. They never mention what their True Faith rating is.
Probably less than the leaders.
I would
That's
say
a lot
that
of true faith.
Yeah, I would say that they probably have 1 dot of True Faith each, and then he has 2 dots. So each one of them can be like, back fiend, back fiend, back fiend, by spending a willpower point, of which he has 9 points. Right?
Whoa.
So like, and he can spend a willpower point to ignore any type of supernatural coercion. It doesn't say animalism, but probably animalism.
Yeah.
And you just shrug it off by saying, no, God has me.
Also dominate.
Also dominate. So I was actually hoping that someone would try dominate first and just be like, fuck you. The other thing that's really interesting about this, and I was telling Christine on our drive home today that this is designed as a fuck you fight, because, and watch Chris's eyes roll back into his head when I say this. Are you ready? In addition, the leader of each group of 5 possesses True Faith. One entire group is composed of warriors who are neutrals, mortals who are immune to vampiric disciplines like dominate and presence.
Neutrals?
They're just
what?
they have the X gene. They're just immune to these powers naturally.
Did they steal that from like 40K and those like psychic null people or whatever it was?
Basically, probably, but like I guess it depends who wrote it first. But yeah, no, this was something that was a really common, well, not really common, but that existed in older versions of Vampire. They were just people who, for some reason, powers didn't work on them.
And then they made hunters.
Oh, Lena. When Lena was alive, she.
Maybe that's what she was.
Oh, geez.
But no, then they
Am
just
I not
decided to
allowed
make
to
them
know?
hunters and be like, but.
I was really surprised Dominic survived. I was
Oh,
trying
okay.
everything to kill that guy dramatically for this fight. I thought that would be great.
If you if peek behind the thing, if that was gonna be the point, Tereza would have not and never retreated. She would have probably.
You would have been
died.
captured by the Inquisition.
Yeah. She would have not.
I know.
The only
I
part
feel
of this
like-
fight.
No, I was just gonna say, I feel like also, much like a lot of the scenes in this game, in this particular book, module thing, they expect us to be good people, and
Yeah.
like
And so I
maybe try and help the Romani even better, right?
So,
Or like
question-
actually try and help and get captured because of that, but
Mhm.
real quick, Kelly.
Yes.
Would you do a similar thing? Because I have dots of resources into him. That if you killed him, I would just I'd redistribute.
Yeah.
those
No, we
dots.
do. So
Sanctity of merits.
yeah, we do the sanctity of merits or sanctity of backgrounds, basically. So you would be able to train up one of his replacements,
So you
Okay,
don't
cool.
lose like
Great.
20 XP.
or you could reallocate them and say you had a life insurance policy on him.
I don't know why I just keep like imagining in my mind that Dominic's going to get into some sort of rough situation where Tereza's not there and that somebody's going to have to embrace him to save him.
Yeah,
and
good
then
chance.
having to deal with the fallout of that, of somebody
Oh my
else
god.
You know what he
embracing
is?
Dominic.
He's John Wick's dog. He's not John
Yes.
Wick. He's John Wick's dog.
100% he's John Wick's dog.
Fine,
So
I'll
burn-
embrace
so
him.
burn-
Yona should embrace him.
Yes. Yes. Dog Wick.
Oh, no.
So here are 2 more things that I wanna tell you guys. So
I can't wait
performatively-
to see how you're going to rewrite all of this.
Yeah, right. No, I'm seriously.
Yeah.
So we're running the Transylvania Chronicles from 1997
With the Dark Ages 20th
Mm-hmm.
anniversary edition rules.
This monster. Okay, so we are trying to make this work, or we're trying to make this cool. This is my problem with this, is that we're running this scene. So long story short, for you, those of you who just came in, they were at a Romani camp and it got attacked by Templars. It's in the book, or well, Templar equivalents. in the Inquisition. They got attacked by the Inquisition. And the book doesn't really want them to win. And it really railroads them. But I want to have fun because you guys are powerful vampires. The only part of this I like is that the knights take the unfortunates they capture to their keep, imprisoning them in the dungeon there, where Father Giacomo questions them in true inquisitorial fashion. In parentheses, Zamisi characters receiving his ministrations may experience an ironic appreciation of his skills and talents, extracting information through the use of torture. I think that's cute. I think that they could almost bond over it, where it's like, oh, no, try that nerve cluster. Oh, you know?
Yeah.
Right. That is
Especially
cute.
since Tereza's also on the path of Lilith, which is embracing pain, too. So this, like, Tereza would be all down.
Well,
and then
and
she would
he
give it back
has-
to him.
He has a specialty in interrogation.
As well,
So-
he should.
Yeah, right?
Wow,
But-
he really wants to capture Esmeralda, huh?
Yeah, he really does.
Like 9 willpower, true faith.
Wow.
Now,
Because that's what I was thinking when
God,
he
that
showed
song
up.
is such
Where
a
is
banger.
she?
I know, me too.
the witch who leads the flame.
Fire,
Right?
desire.
It's such a catchy song. But right next to there is a sidebar that says why the characters can't win. So I'm going to let you guys know this real quick. Whatever happens, this is the way the module is written. Whatever happens, the characters cannot achieve total success here. They may return them with the pectoral. They might recover 2 other pieces of jewelry, but everything has to disappear, or has disappeared with the fleeing Romani, who have for a time scattered to the 4 winds. Further, unless they are prepared to overcome the 2 Romani vampires and drag them to Nova, they have no thief to present to the vengeful Prince of Midash. Both of those Cainites fight to the death to prevent from being taken captive. Should the storyteller want the characters to achieve complete success, she is free to do so, but that has a profound effect on the rest of the story. In essence, by setting the characters up to fail, at least partially, they are shown how little their elders actually think of them. Should they lose their princedoms over a few pieces of jewelry, which is one of the options, you can lose your princedoms over this. You're not going to, because you
What
tick them.
princedom?
You
Right?
could use you could lose your balls over this. I don't know. What balls?
What
Anyway,
balls?
Tereza will just give you new ones.
Yeah, it's fine.
Bigger,
And
Tereza's got
stronger,
my back.
faster.
Yeah, 4 of them, big swangers.
Right where my eyes were.
Truck nuts.
Just truck nuts. I need damage for a morning star right now.
Do they clap?
What? Do they clap? They honk. Do they clap? Yeah, they turn on lights. They turn on Bastien's sunbeams when they clap.
It just
And I
opens
call-
his eye and just flop on.
Like,
I call
So-
it the penance stare.
God.
That's a little,
Stare at these claps.
it's a little
The
Ghost
beautiful-
Rider joke for
So-
you.
Jeez. Holy crap.
But I need that. Thank you. So, like, we're almost at the end of the book. Basically, what this book is doing
Wait,
is
are we
it
near
is
the end
set.
of the first book?
We are this far from the end of the book. I don't know if you can see how thin that is.
No.
We are okay.
So it'll take us like 6 sessions.
Yeah. So page 70 to page 75. So there are 5 more pages in this book that is story. The rest is just characters that don't show up. So we are close to it. Jen, you are not going to be in next game because you are moving. But don't worry, we're not going to end the chapter without you.
Thank you.
Just done.
Beach episode.
Just the beach episode at high noon.
Listen, I
The
have
filler.
people in my channel
where I
on the
know when.
Discord asking for the beach episode for the vampires. So, you know.
Yeah, right.
You have
So-
what?
Elyona's gone to the beach. It's fine.
Just gone to the beach. Each.
Oh,
Let's go catch a
he's
wave.
doing the beach episode. I meant as
Yeah.
filler. We do the
Yeah,
no,
that's
no. Elyona's
So-
just doing the beach episode.
jelly.
So with this, it's setting you up to be part of the Anarch Revolt. Like, we all know it. It's like, hey,
Yep.
look, your elders think you're fucking idiots. Cool.
We're already like
kind of.
on
I was
this
gonna say
that
we
path.
already know that. We know that.
I know.
We're
It's,
there.
at this point, it's I think she doth protest too much at this point. Like, I don't
Right.
really
Some
need
of
to
it-
butter your bread.
how
Listen,
I think
listen.
it's just Bastien that
already
hates
bought
his
me
the
dinner.
least. One of you's done. Multiple of you want to kill them or have an adopted new sire. I've never met my true one.
To be fair, I technically don't know who my true sire is.
Oh, that
My true sire, my sire
That's
has
true.
my daughter, but no vicious feelings there.
it's
It's complicated on
Take his
Facebook.
balls.
That's the relationship
Ooh, yeah,
status.
take
between
his
Rainald and
balls,
his
then he can
sire.
change his
It's
pronouns
complicated.
because that's literally
That's
what
true.
happens to him.
Make it.
Yeah,
There's
Make
you
you
can
canon.
canonize it.
I can canonize
You,
it.
wait,
Put him
you
in a
were
canon.
always part of the timeline.
You were always part of the timeline. You turn Micah to Sasha like that.
Yeah.
Um,
Clap on.
Yeah, do it for Pride
Clap
Month.
off.
Help him transition
it.
as part of Pride Month.
Sasha, I'm going to release.
Sasha is one of the canonically
I
LGBTQ
know,
characters in the
I
world of
know.
darkness. It's so
I
funny.
know.
So just give them a hand. And then use that with a body crafts roll. All right. So as we're going into the end of this, I do think that we're basically that Peter Parker meme of Harry, you've already convinced me. Like, you don't need to keep selling this to me. Except for Bastien. You know. So we're gonna have fun with this, but man, thanks for being patient with this railroad stuff.
Bastien, they're going to
It's
steal your
fine.
gold statue.
Yeah.
They're going to take
There's
it away.
just
Honestly,
gonna
as
take-
long as you're driving the train, I'm fine being railroaded.
man,
true.
I want to get back to the train after Jen's done moving. I want to get back to the real
I
train.
have no problem with
Yeah.
the revolt.
Yeah.
I just don't have a problem with I have a bastard sire.
Yeah, he's not bad.
I bastard.
The fake sire.
Yeah.
But with that, thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for watching this episode. If you like what we do here, give us a follow, give us a sub. God, like, give me
Give us your
suggestions on
blood.
how to fix the next 3 books.
Could do
Because
Tien cosplay.
I'm gonna have to rewrite the entire damn thing because I can't. I hear that the Dracula chapters are even worse. Oh, no spoilers. but
I'm looking forward to see how you redo this module as we're playing it.
it's just gonna
Yeah.
be Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. I'm just gonna skip us ahead 1,000 years, and you're gonna be walking through New York, being like, "Verily, what is this place? Ah, an abomination made of steel, stabbing a Buick." You know, Like,
Somebody opens like a big golden sarcophagus after finding it at the bottom of the ocean, and
Yeah.
we just come out.
Oh, I
After
played that
10,000 years, I'm free.
yeah,
I
and
played that
Bender's there for
character.
some reason, right? Bender's there, being like, "Hey, kid, how's it going?"
Yeah, Kelly, that was my Rome character.
That was your
Yeah,
Rome
right?
character.
Yeah.
That was
I-
your character in it was we woke you up in or no, it was your Dark Ages character who popped
Oh,
up
yeah,
in
right.
Montreal,
Yeah. And then in Trance, the first person I saw one coming
which was
out of
Chris
the-
Ross with like
Yeah.
15 successes on entrancement. It was zoom.
It was
And
insane.
I was like, well,
he,
Your
he was
character
my
is
new
still
pet.
gay, but you're obsessed with this bitch.
Yeah. It's a good
Oh,
time.
it was a
You
good
think
time.
she is #queen,
Yeah.
#slay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
Yep. You're the leader of her fan club. And if you want to be the leader of our fan club, hang out on our Discord. All right, so folks, that's going to be it for us tonight. We will see you next time on Vampire the Masquerade, the Transylvania Chronicles. Be sure to come back on for Friday. We doing Vecna on Friday? We're doing Vecna on Friday.
Friday's back now.
All right, come back on Vecna where I rewrite another module that's gone off the rails.
And then I take another break from that because of moving. Yay.
Yay.
Sorry.
Safe trip. I hope that no Inquisitor. I hope the Inquisitors don't get you.
Me too.
You know,
And if they do, at least you expect them.
no one expects
They lose.
the BC
No,
Fairies
you can expect the
Inquisition.
rest of the Inquisition, just not the Spanish part.
Oh,
Olé.
okay.
All right. And with
That's the
that,
surprising part.
gracias and good night.